Good morning, YouTubers. My name is Leo Alexander with Eurotek Tuning, and we are here at Speed Vegas again today. We are testing the results of our first episode. If you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, go ahead and dial it back. We'll provide the link below to episode 1. But in episode 1, we came out here to Speed Vegas and we did a baseline run. We ran a 107.81. That was our best and fastest lap time with a completely stock car, only adjusting tire pressure. So today we came out here after we made the Carbahn Autoworks coil-over suspension adjustment. That was a complete coil-over suspension setup, including the lower control arm, spherical arm upgrade, which gave us a little more camber on the front of the car, as well as their rear toe links. And it did not disappoint. Apples to apples, temperatures 67 degrees right now, so we're not that far off, maybe about 20 degrees off than where we were when we tested. And the car was a full second faster, almost a full second faster on the same track. Kudos to Carbahn Autoworks for this amazing setup. Something you'll hear me point out when I was driving the car was how well the car rotated under deceleration. It really was responsive. It does not lack in rotation whatsoever. So great job. I'm going to show you some of that video. I just turned traction control over to 6. Let's see what that does. So we basically shaved a full second off the lap time. That's with traction control, basically in the exact same setting as it was before. I just wanted to play with it this morning and try to get a better understanding of where the traction control steps in at what level. Okay, so basically when you momentarily press the traction control, it automatically puts you in TC4 or 5, which is where I'm at now. I'm at TC5 actually. I made one more adjustment and it didn't change anything between 4 and 5, at least not at the limit that I'm driving the car. I'm sure it'll step in if I've got a lot more steering angle, some kind of wheel spin input that the computer recognizes, and it changes then. But until then, basically I just drove the car where I was last time. And so tire pressures were at 26. Of course, they're far hotter now. And all we've changed so far is the coil-over suspension from Carbahn Autoworks. I love the deceleration part aspect. When I'm decelerating and slowing down, when I've got the weight shifted on the front and I turn the wheel, the car wants to rotate. It's got a perfect balance of rotation at a controllable level. There was still no tank slapping. There was still no rotation that made the car an unsafe situation. So I'm absolutely a fan of what Steve Dinan did with this coilover setup. We got a special surprise here for you today. Today, while the car is still in the same position as it was after episode 1, which is the coilover setup from the Carbahn Autoworks, it's otherwise completely stock. And so today's special treat is we're going to be doing a race against a 2020 Chevy Corvette C8 Z51 packaged. That car is also completely stock. So this is basically Germans versus Americans. It's going to be a phenomenal race. The driver behind that car is also an experienced driver. He's a personal friend of mine that actually races with me in our competition cars. And so this is going to be a really fun challenge. Let's keep in mind that Speed Vegas is not designed for competition race use. It is a track day track. So with that in mind, while I'm going to show you footage while we're racing, we have to abide by their rules. So we can't just openly pass. We don't want any contact. Passing zones are basically only in the front straight. And so because of that, what we're going to do is we're going to start with him in front of me, and I'm going to attempt to pass him. And we're going to do 3 laps that way. And then afterwards, we're gonna turn this bad boy around, and we're gonna do the same thing the other way. So I'm gonna start in front of him, and we're gonna do 3 laps that way. This is apples for apples, but I'm gonna take him on a straight. That's it for the race, which put us at 1:06.00. Ambient conditions are at 73. I did hear him skid behind me. I didn't know if it was me or him. He did exit. I saw him back up and exit. Luckily, we're on the track by ourselves. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I oversteered. I got into the gravel.
And I just want to make sure you're okay, bro.
Away, man. I was like, oh no.
Dude, the cars have such similar power on this straight. You notice that?
They're pretty close, yeah.